Hi guys, welcome back to part 7 of GDevelop tutorials for the beginners. In today's tutorials, I am going to cover a very basic topic but very important at the same time, how to add a good background or a desired background for your game and make it move like a parallax effect along with your character. So if you see right now, I have till now whatever I have explained through my tutorials is in front of you, and I had just added a blue color, a simple blue color, by changing the scene properties, and I have simply changed the color from here. But what if I want some personalized or some specific background for my game? So for that, we will be covering today how to add a background to your game. So before we begin, we need to quickly download a nice picture. So I'm just going to quickly do the same, let's say forest background for the games. And you can choose any, but I will go for the larger one. So I'm going to go to tools, and then here you can say, sorry, 1 second. Let's go to images first, then go to tools, click on size, and let's go for the larger one because the larger one will be bigger and they will not pixelate when we are stretching them and pulling them ahead to make it you know cover the whole scene. So there are amazing backgrounds as you see over here. I will be taking, let's say, the first one, this one. And of course guys, please do remember that you need to acknowledge the sources, so do not forget to cite the sources that you're using. I'm going to save this image, and I'm going to name it as forest for now, and it is saving on my desktop. Save it. Now let's go back to our GDevelop, and like any other object, I'm going to click on plus sign. And obviously, since it's the background, it can repeat itself after a certain time. So that is why I will make it as style sprite and not a regular sprite. I am going to name this as BG forest for now, background forest, and select an image, choose a new image, and the one which I just saved is here. Okay, there you are. And I'm not going to give any behavior because this is simply my background. So I'm going to click on apply, and let's put it on our scene like any other object and drag it and make it bigger. Okay, so guys, as you see, the problem is when I'm adding my background, this background covers my characters and the coins and other sprites too, right? As you see over here. So what we have to do is we have to simply click on while the forest image is still selected, we have to go to this property panel, this third icon from your left hand side. If you click on the property panel, you will see that this BG forest property panel has opened over here, and the Z order or the Z axis of this is very high. It is therefore overlapping all the other objects because their Z order is smaller or is less than 11. So you simply need to make this smaller. I can simply type over here, let me make it 0 for now. And also very important, since we are doing parallax effect with this as well, we need to understand that we have made two layers. The layer 1 has the score and the button, right? We don't want the background to remain fixed like the scoreboard and the button. We want it to move along with the character. So keep it on the base layer. Do not change this, okay? And then you can close this property panel, and I'm going to press command minus just to see a larger area like this, and I can drag it till wherever I want like this. This way you can make unlimited running games, and if you see, my picture is tiling up and I don't even realize it's done very beautifully by GDevelop if you get a good picture. Okay, and so let me reduce it for now because I really don't have platform till there, but for example till here. Now command plus looks good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this, and we have already done parallax effect. If you will see my previous videos, you will see how to do parallax effect. So we have already, if you see, we have already added events and conditions for parallax effect over here using this one, the layers and camera option. So you can watch my other videos to understand this, the previous video. Let's go on preview now. And there we are, guys. Don't worry about this. What you can do is, in case if you have this kind of issue, you simply need to go back and pull it a little bit more. So, just take it more behind, command minus, and stretch this ahead. Yeah, this should be sufficient. Okay, and let's play. So if you see this button I made last time, animated button, you can always change the position of this button. For now, my focus is how to change and make the background appealing, which I hope we have successfully done and we have learnt about it. So please use nice background and make your game appealing. And yeah, so have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I will be coming with more and more tutorials for the beginners. I hope you like it. Take care. Have a good day.